So what you got?
Well, dude, I'm going to bring something back. We did this game back in episode 162, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to play it again. It's another round of Super Beasts.
Yeah.
And what that means is I've got this rotating GIF of just random superheroes.
Okay.
We're going to pick one of these. That's going to be the superhero. And it's going to be versus a super beast, where I've got two lists, 1 through 18 and 1 through 18, of different animals and different superpowers.
Gotcha.
We're going to give these animals superpowers, and we're just going to honestly discuss who would legitimately win.
Excellent. Let's do it.
All right, cool. So first off, tell me to click this whenever you want.
Yep. And stop.
All right, we have Spider-Man.
Nice.
Okay, so Spider-Man versus, give me a number 1 through 18.
17.
All right, so versus a swordfish.
Ooh.
1 through 18 again.
17.
Okay, Spider-Man versus a swordfish with the power of Thanos.
Now, are you talking about Infinity Gauntlet Thanos?
Yes.
Well, he wins automatically. Although, again, that does...
But the swordfish doesn't have a hand.
That is true.
Like, go through the, like...
But they're all on his nose. They're all on the sword.
Okay,
all the
like,
Infinity
it's like
rings.
a bunch of rings on his...
Yeah, he's
okay.
got a bunch of rings on his nose. Here's a little inside track into the Infinity Gauntlet series that may pop up in the movies. Spider-Man did try and fight Thanos and got his brains beaten out of him with a rock.
Oh, shit. But, okay.
To death.
But an aspect of this is it's a swordfish.
Yes.
It doesn't know... I mean, it has the power. Well, what are the powers of Thanos alone? Let's talk about that.
That, I honestly don't know that much. I think he's super strong. I think he has some minor cosmic powers. But the Infinity Gauntlet is why people know who Thanos is.
That's the only reason. I thought he always had
a villain from the 70s. He wasn't that powerful. Like, I don't even think he was a Darkseid like villain. It was the Infinity Gauntlet that made him the most powerful villain ever. So, if you're talking about Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, again, it kind of goes back to that Green Lantern thing, where, he is fighting using the power of his imagination. And what type of imagination does a swordfish have? None.
Not much. Okay, so I looked up Thanos. Here
Right.
we got abilities: superhuman strength and durability, and endurance.
Right.
Energy manipulation, telekinesis, teleportation, and longevity in the bed is what I heard.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what now is a damn swordfish
Yeah.
with all this stuff.
I mean,
What are we talking about here?
I think, honestly, this is pretty even. Because, again, it's like the whole Star-Lord in the water with the shark. You taking the superhero out of his comfortable element. And now you've got a swordfish coming after Spider-Man, who has invulnerability, who has super strength.
Webs don't work underwater.
Webs don't work underwater. Telekinesis, okay.
It can read your mind.
The swordfish can read your mind. And then will explode because his brain cannot handle the thoughts.
That's true. That's where you get him. You're gonna short circuit his own brain.
Yeah.
With like thinking about math equations.
But this is the flip of a coin. Because the swordfish because Spider-Man's powers, super strength, super agility. He doesn't have telekinesis. He has Spidey sense that really tends to work whenever the writers feel like it should work.
Right, but you're right. A lot of this other stuff cancels out.
Yeah.
So telekinesis is where...
However, he has gone up against some very strong people before who, let's just face it, are at least dumb. That would give them a step up on...
Yeah, the Rhino is pretty
swordfish.
dumb.
Yeah, the Rhino isn't a smart guy, but he's smarter than a real swordfish.
Yes, he is.
And Spider-Man beats him all the time. So you know what? I'm going to say, in this battle, Spider-Man wins, but only barely. He gets hurt a little bit. He gets stabbed a couple of times.
Right, he gets sword stamped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, damn. All right, Spider-Man wins. All right, let's do another one. Tell me to
Stop.
Tell me to stop.
I said stop, goddammit.
Mystique.
Ooh, okay.
All right, we have Mystique versus, 1 through...
2.
All right, with versus a wild boar.
Ooh. And I'll say 2 again, just to keep myself from doubling up on numbers. I'm just going to do the same number for each round.
No, don't do that, but okay. All right, with the power of Bishop.
Bishop. Oh,
Remember Bishop?
I do. A warthog that can manipulate technology.
Well, Bishop, I think his power is he can absorb energy.
Was that Bishop? Or
That was
are you
Bishop.
thinking Gambit?
No, Gambit. All right, this is you're making me do something I don't like to do. Gambit can absorb kinetic energy.
Let's explore this for a second.
What?
Are you trying to make me feel guilty for making you talk seriously about superhero powers
Yeah.
when you yourself brought a game to the table in which we give animals superpowers and pit them against superheroes from comics?
But notice that I did all this outside the show. I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about like.
People want to hear, Jason.
All right. Well,
Our public wants to hear us prattle on about inconsequential things.
But I think, real quick, Gambit can absorb kinetic energy and then pass it into like items and stuff.
Yeah.
You're right. Bishop is kind of the exact same thing.
But is that really what his powers are?
He can absorb like all not. He
I
can get shot with a bullet and that'll hurt him.
I might be thinking of Forge. I might be confusing Bishop with Forge. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Bishop is a mutant with the power to absorb energy, either ambient energy or that directed towards him, and to project that energy from his body in the form of concussive blasts. Okay. So now we got Mystique going up against a Warthog who can shoot energy at her.
Also, he can time travel.
That too.
Well, he has an arm so the Warthog has like a limb with the capability of time travel. I guess the Warthog doesn't know how to use it.
I was going to say, is the Warthog going to understand the concept?
No.
Like, if he loses this battle but isn't quite dead, is he going to know, oh, I could just go back in time and do this all again?
He could, but he doesn't know.
No.
He has no idea.
He just randomly, like, hits the thing and all of a sudden appears in, I don't know, prehistoric times and immediately gets eaten by a velociraptor.
Right, yeah. He can, like, rub up against a tree and, like, trigger it.
Oh, God, the Warthog's traveling through time. It's done.
Or
time traveling Warthog is done as a villain in the Marvel universe.
I just want to picture, if you could see all of time at at the same time, and you just see this Warthog like in medieval days, like running around with knights, and then like he gets hit with a shield, like and like over here in the future he's like on top of a flying car,
I want to see the in between when the Warthog is flying through the time vortex, just like just being thrown around.
His eyes are just going everywhere.
Time traveling Warthog. There he goes again.
He's in the middle of like Alexander Graham Bell, like using a telephone for the first time. What's the guy's name? Like Watson or something? Remember. Watson, I have to see you now. And then over the phone he hears Watson.
Now begin the Victorian times. Oh, look, London. Oh, what a beautiful.
What the hell's in my chambers? What's under the covers?
He just solved Jack the Ripper. He accidentally does all these things that actually do affect the timeline.
What he creates Jack
he just saved John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, he
bounces off one of his tusks.
Yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald's like, God damn it! Where did that Warthog come from?
And then, no one will believe you.
But I swear to God, I would have killed him.
It was a bionic Warthog.
He's talking like Lyndon Johnson later. He's like, but I would have gotten you the presidency, Mr. Johnson,
what
if
the
it
hell?
wasn't for the Warthog.
Oh.
You're doing Nixon. Just stop.
No, he was Lyndon Johnson eating a sandwich.
Okay.
And then he just sends him to Cuba or something, right?
He saved Jesus from crucifixion.
I'm Pontius Pilate, and I demand that you nail that.
If anyone wants to save this man, say so now. Good enough for me. Take him down.
On your way, Jesus.
Wait, no, I'm supposed to die, right? No, saith the Warthog. You will live.
Oh, yeah, Jesus is like, no, this is
all supposed to happen. I mean, it's going to suck.
Warthog, kill me. And then we're all like praising warthogs and stuff.
The Warthog
now.
just killed Jesus.
Warthog necklaces and stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole new religion.
It's the same religion, but instead of crosses, it's warthogs.
The Warthog gave Biff the sports almanac.
So I'm gonna say Warthog wins.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you got to give us a time traveling Warthog. Sorry, Mystique. You can look like whatever you want. Good power, by the way. All right.
Yeah, you can change into a warthog yourself, but you're not an energy shooting, time traveling warthog.
No. All right, fantastic. Warthog win. All right, and next.
Stop.
All right, She-Hulk.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so She-Hulk. And mix the numbers up this time.
All right. Let's go with 5.
5 and
15.
15. All right, She-Hulk versus a rhinoceros
Ooh.
with the powers of Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus really doesn't have any powers. He just has 4 robotic arms.
Right, that he controls.
Yeah.
Eight robotic arms that he controls.
So
No,
She-Hulk
4,
versus
whatever
a
it is.
rhino. This I would pay to see in a comic, actually. A rhino with robotic arms
Right, it's
fighting
like
She-Hulk.
Versus She-Hulk.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Again, though, is the rhino going to necessarily know what to do with the arms?
Here's the brilliant part. It's connected to his spine
brain,
and
yeah.
his brain. So it's all instinctual. It's
Yeah.
all like, it's just like he has his regular arms, he has
Yeah.
his horn, and he also control these tentacle things.
Here's the thing, though. She-Hulk is still She-Hulk and has the strength of She-Hulk, which is the strength of approximately the Hulk.
Say She-Hulk again.
She-Hulk. Shulk. The rhino still only has the strength of a regular
Right.
rhino.
It doesn't affect the rhino's stamina or
No,
agility.
but he will be able to do things like extend himself a little bit higher.
Right. He can pick himself up and he could run on these arms.
Yeah.
If he wants to run away like a pussy. or if
But
he
if
wants to
running away is not going to help him be the victor in this battle.
But you're right. How strong are Dr.
Very
Octopus's
strong.
tentacle things?
Very
Could they like wrap up She-Hulk and subdue
They
her?
could, but I still don't think that would be enough for the rhino to win. Because again, it is a dumb animal that just happens to have a couple of extra arms. They're very strong arms, but She-Hulk's just like, they wrap her up, and she takes one and rips it off and whips him across the face with it. I give this to She-Hulk.
What if the thing had the Infinity Gauntlet though? All right, you're right. She-Hulk wins. Oh man. Okay. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
I've been waiting for this one. Wolverine.
Nice.
Okay, so Wolverine versus. Give me some numbers.
8
8
and 10.
and 10. Interesting. All right, so Wolverine versus a Timberwolf.
Ooh.
With the power of Pixie.
Pixie?
I know. I
Who
was
the
I
fuck is
was
Pixie?
I was reaching for mutants, but I got this one.
Well, these aren't all mutants.
Not all
though.
mutants. You're right. But this has Pixie has a couple of interesting powers.
Okay.
I just thought this was fun. Has the power of hallucination spells
Ooh.
and teleportation.
I mean, is there any real contest here? Again, this is the problem.
It's a teleporting Timberwolf. What the hell?
It's a teleporting Timberwolf that can make Wolverine hallucinate, but does it have the mental capacity to actually...
It has the mental capacity to bite. All right.
Sure.
Other animals, like those lizards have the mental capacity to squirt blood.
Sure.
Or poison dart frogs have the capacity to like excrete poison. So this is all like something's happening. Hallucination powder out the fucking nostrils or something.
Oh, is it just a powder?
It's something that just like comes out of its.
So it's not like a mental power that the Timberwolf would have to actually, like the Scarecrow or something, like make you see something it wants you to see.
Right. It can. It
Because
all does the same thing. It's a hallucination, so you see what I don't know what that is. But it's like when a skunk sprays you, it just
Sure.
sprays out this hallucin. Like
Okay.
let's just say it's hallucination or
Then
whatever.
it would be a bit of a scuffle, but I still have to give it to Wolverine.
We'll break it down.
Teleporting wouldn't help the Timberwolf because everywhere it goes, Wolverine can smell it, so he knows where it is. And
What if it's right behind him,
then he would turn
biting
around,
into him?
Then he would heal and then turn around
That's
and
true.
cut it in half with his claws.
Okay, but let's just use all aspects.
Wolverine is nigh invincible, sir. He's got an adamantium skeleton,
That's true.
and it is the strongest metal on the planet Earth.
You're
he
right.
can heal.
Okay, yeah. So let's just say he gets hallucinated.
Yeah.
Is that a word? And the hallucination. Let's just put a label on that. What happens?
in the hallucination?
Like what
well,
does he see?
obviously Jean Grey naked in a hot tub.
Right, there's those kinds of hallucinations. That's more of a fantasy. But
And so the Timberwolf is beaten by Wolverine fucking it because he thinks it's Jean Grey.
come here,
Come here.
Wolfie.
Oh, I like that you grew your hair out. It's like it's everywhere.
But
Whoa, somebody's going with the 70s tactic, eh?
Right,
I like
right.
that. Real hairy down there.
getting grossed out. You don't have to keep going. I'm getting grossed. But even if let's
get out of that hot tub, Gene, and it's just like in a mud puddle or something. And it's like,
right.
oh, this is totally backfired.
Oh, your hands got real small. Oh, what's going on with you, Gene? But I'm all into it.
I've waited for too long, Jean Grey. I've waited for too long.
You're old and decrepit.
Arr, arr. Yeah, Gene, howl for me, howl. Yeah, I like it animalistic.
I think if word gets out that Wolverine fucked a wolf, I think he lost.
The wolf wins.
The wolf would win.
Cyclops comes through the woods.
Yeah, just from
Wolverine, what are you doing? Oh, I knew our love triangle would come to a head someday. And then the hallucination like wears off, and he's like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
What have I done?
And then Jean comes out of the woods, and Cyclops is like, "This is the guy you might have cheated on me with."
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, Logan."
Yeah, I think if word gets out,
he's done. He's at least done as an X-Man.
he's blacklisted. Yeah,
Professor X is like, all right.
he's gonna have to join the.
I was totally willing to deal with you and Jean and having that weird flirtation, even though she is the girlfriend of the leader of the X-Men. And
Right, but no, I could smell her pheromones. She's into me.
Oh, well, so you say.
Speaking of smells, there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, about that. It was a battle to the death. I had to do what I had to do.
We saw you can't spin this.
No,
we know what you did. There's no battle.
Oh, it was, but you weren't there before.
The only battle, I guess, is the wolf was trying to get away.
Desperately clinging at the ground. I didn't know a wolf could cry. It was crying.
Oh,
It was calling for its parents. I could tell.
yeah, it was teleporting away, but I was right there.
I just kept jumping back on
I
top
could
of it.
sense its next move.
It was so freaked out. It couldn't exactly like teleport to anywhere that made sense. It just kept teleporting and reappearing exactly where it was. It was so panicked. It couldn't like think of a good place to be.
It was actually kind of nice.
That's what encouraged me. I figured, well, he's not leaving.
But my
Wolverine,
point,
I am telekinetic. Was there a second where you knew it was a Timberwolf and you didn't stop?
it was a battle. It was
This is a war. You don't understand. You don't have the animalistic, rage-filled side that I do.
Is this how you feel about having sex with Jean Grey? It's like a battle? Like an angry battle?
I did ask her to slap me around a couple of times. I'm not going to lie. And I did ask her to wear a fake beard and howl. I'm not going to lie.
Look, all the pieces were fitting together at the time. I was like, all at once? Okay.
Wait. Okay, I'm scanning your brain. That hallucination powder never actually hit you, Wolverine.
It was a battle.
It was a war.
So in that respect, but I
think Wolverine would win, hands down.
Right, because no matter what the hallucination is,
Yeah.
if he thinks the things like the most badass, crazy monster
That's even worse because he's gonna claws coming out. He's just gonna go berserker.
Oh,
on
that's
whatever
true.
He feels
Well,
like
if it's something nice that he's not afraid of, and he just gets knocked out, the wolf is gonna like maybe eat him up a little, but
Yeah.
he can't break the bone, and the skin will grow back. Wolvie wins.
Yep.
All
I mean, I
right.
suppose if we just say he loses the battle, that means the Timberwolf wins, and Wolverine's still alive, but he still lost the fight. But I don't know. I
to
gotta
the
go with
death. It's
Wolverine.
usually to the death is what we're
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah,
Wolverine for sure.
to the D. All right, let's do one more.
All right,
Tell me when to stop.
and stop.
Ooh, Batman.
Okay, is this the first DC person we have done in both rounds of this game?
No, we did Green Lantern last time.
Oh,
we did
that's
Flash
right.
last time.
That's right.
We did aspects of them. All right, so Batman.
Okay.
All right, give me some numbers.
Let's say 14
14.
and 1.
And 1. All right, so we have Batman versus a killer whale.
Ooh.
With the powers
of
Doctor Strange.
Huh. With magic.
With magic.
Whale with magic.
It's a killer whale with magic.
Mystical.
Basically what you see at SeaWorld.
Yeah. How do they ride? How do the people ride them?
Yeah.
It must be the killer whale's own magic. How do they stay in captivity like this and not kill more people? It must be the magic of Doctor Strange. Oh God, that's tough. Because again, the only way the killer whale is going to be a threat to Batman is if he's either in the water or on the shore with the seals that the killer whale hunts.
Mm-hmm.
And killer whales are pretty fucking smart. So if it had even a basic knowledge of its powers, it could at least shoot like energy bolts at him or something.
Yeah.
There's a big caveat to this, and this is something I've always said about Batman.
You're right. Bat boats. You're right.
Bat boats, that's it.
Know what?
Batman wins every battle if he has time to prepare. He will find the best way to defeat you. So in this scenario, is he just thrown into the water and all of a sudden confronted? Because, Bane only broke his back because Batman wasn't that familiar with Bane. And, Batman came back and got revenge. But, if Batman has time to figure out what he's the smartest person on the planet. He's the best detective on the planet. He's got all this technology at his disposal. If he has time to figure out the best way to defeat you, he will defeat you.
Well, here's the situation.
All right.
He's kind of, it's like any villain coming up on you. It's always a surprise, So it's always like he's just camping.
He's just hanging out, camping in the bat suit.
And he sees a killer whale.
S'mores. So good.
And then,
it's great to be away from the cave in Gotham.
He sees
just for a day.
A thing of, a sploosh of air coming out of his blowhole because he's by the water.
Yep.
Killer whale says, come and get some.
I gotta say, just because my heart of hearts will not allow this to happen, I think Batman would find a way. He's just that smart. I'm gonna go with Batman.
But you gotta tell me why.
Because Batman would assess the situation.
Yeah.
And he would find the killer whale's weakness, and he is still much smarter than that whale, even though whales are smart for animals. Right. He would, they can die. They can be stabbed in the stomach. They can be, cut open. They can be knocked out. Batman would find a way to do that.
But this one can also do magic.
Yeah, but what kind of magic is the killer whale coming up with? He's not doing guard tricks.
No, but he's
shooting energy bolts and shit. Because I think a killer whale could figure out how to do that.
Yeah, a killer whale knows its senses. It knows what's, there's something there. I got to get it. I saw a killer whale one time in a video. There was a seal on a piece of ice.
Yeah.
He flipped the ice, and the seal went 40 feet in the air.
Yes.
Knocked it out, and he ate it.
So, yes.
You're right. Killer whale wins.
No.
Oh.
Does Batman have his gadgets?
Yeah, he has a couple of gadgets.
All right. Batman wins. Throws a batarang in his blowhole.
Cuts up his blowhole a little bit.
Plugs it up. Whale can't breathe.
You're right. That is pretty simple.
It's like the hole in the Death Star. It doesn't matter how big or menacing it is. A couple of lasers down there. Boom, it's done.
All right, magic or no magic. You cover up the blowhole.
Bat bomb down the blowhole. The whale is dead.
Well, that was a little too easy.
Batman would figure it out.
You're right.
I just credited him with being the smartest person in the world and figured out the way he would defeat this whale is shove a bomb down its hole.
He's not proud of it, but
that's the way to get it done.
That's the way to work. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Look, if you got a hole, I'm gonna exploit it.
That's his catchphrase. I forgot.
Commissioner Gordon's on top.
All right, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Don't have to bring it up all the time. No, but the Joker had a hole and I exploited it. There was a hole in the plan and I penetrated it with a bat bomb.
Why did this get sexual all of a sudden, Batman?
What are you talking about?
It's been a while since you've gotten a little nookie in it.
Why?
I don't know. Talking about holes and exploiting and penetrating. I wasn't even thinking about it that way till you said penetrating.
What? We've had penetrating conversation.
Oh, no, not like that. We've had insightful, personal conversations, Batman.
Right. Really deep.
Oh.
interesting,
Oh.
different kind. Not a normal kind of conversation.
Well, no, you are in a costume.
And you're the chief of police
That's right.
or commissioner.
Where are we going with this?
I'm saying we got to keep this a secret. All right.
I don't want to come out, and you can't make me.
So did you beat that whale yet?
I'm working on it. I'm working the hole.
Stop saying that. All right.
I gotta find the perfect thing that fits.
Oh.
Could you shove anything down there, but it's not gonna be the same. I'm
All right.
working on a bat bomb that's long and cylindrical.
All right. Can we do one more?
Yeah.
Let's do one more. One more for just to close it out.
Just shits and giggles.
For
Let's do it.
shiggles. Yeah.
Stop.
Okay. Ant-Man
Yes.
versus.
9
All right. 9.
and 16.
Okay. Great. So Ant-Man versus a vulture.
Ooh.
Every time you say that, it sounds like, shut the fuck up, Jason. Let's move on. All right, Ant-Man versus a vulture with the powers of Invisible Girl.
Okay.
Now, I know last week we did invisibility. I just said
Yeah.
invisibility, but I meant, and I wanted to put her back in because she does more powers than just
That is
invisibility.
true. I mean, she can do spheres and shields and shit like that.
She can fly.
She can, she can.
Vultures can. So this vulture can fly now.
Yeah, they could double fly.
Double fly.
Okay, so the vulture can turn itself invisible. I mean, Ant-Man has still the strength of at least a man when he's even small.
Yeah, doesn't it get like disproportionate? Like the smaller he is, the stronger he is, or something.
He's like super strong when he's tiny.
Something like that. Yeah. But first he's got to get up there.
That's true. But if he's not up there, then the vulture doesn't win either. Because in order to defeat him, they would actually need to make physical contact at some point.
Touche.
So they start the battle on the ground, and then they take it to the air.
Right.
And Ant-Man's all like, I could be big, and I could be small, and I could be big and as strong as a man who could break the vulture's neck.
Yeah.
Or I could be... And I mean, I kind of got to go with Ant-Man.
All right. Can I pose a devil's advocate here?
Sure.
He's on the ground.
Right?
Big vulture creates a energy field
Okay.
and then just lands on him.
Okay.
He crushes him.
Well, he could just... Is the energy shield in order to prevent him from going back to regular human size? Or
Well,
was
he
that
just-
just something you kind of threw out there?
No. I thought this through.
Vulture lands on him and he's tiny. He just goes into man size, and then the vulture can't crush him anymore.
Well, what if he surprises Ant-Man? He's like on his belly and he doesn't see what's happening above him.
What's he doing tiny on his belly on the ground?
He fell.
Just
he got
hanging?
knocked over and he's like, maybe he's talking with an ant and having he's like, oh, hey, it's
laying on his
Reggie.
stomach with his feet like up like a teenage girl on her bed on the phone.
And he's talking with
to an ant.
talking with an ant. Having it like,
In that scenario, then yeah, I could side with the vulture.
right, because Ant-Man's cocky.
Vultures
He's like,
are also scavengers, though. They're not going to go hunting live meat.
but this, this one is
This one's breaking the rules.
yeah, he's against the grain.
His vulture chief is all like,
Damn
I'm
it,
taking your badge.
Damn it, Invisible Girl Vulture. You destroyed a whole city block.
I don't even know how, but you did. And I'm still not going to let you completely off the force or put you in jail, even though that would be the responsible thing to do.
Chief, Ant-Man's out there. Oh, get out there, do your job. And so
Do your job the only way that you can, Invisible Girl Vulture.
it's not by the book.
And then let's just say this was around the time when Ant-Man was created.
Okay.
70s, 80s.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, so that he's not really sure what to do with his powers yet. And right before the vulture gets to him, time traveling Warthog saves Ant-Man from Vulture.
Or he in the process tramples him.
Well, yeah, that could.
So
Time traveling Warthog
yeah.
accidentally kills Ant-Man. You do a better Warthog than I do. I'll say, fuck it. Yeah, if that's the scenario, yes, Vulture kills Ant-Man.
Yeah. All right.
You're always siding with the animals.
I love it when
But
the
I want
animals win,
to
man.
But I reiterate the point that if any of these animals are no smarter than a regular animal, even with powers, if a superhero can't defeat them, they're kind of shitty superheroes.
Right. But sometimes sometimes the cards fall in the right place where it's.
What happened, Colossus? I got outsmarted by a hedgehog. What? It was a powerful hedgehog.
Swordfish Thanos came at me, and what am I supposed to do? It's Swordfish Thanos.
Swordfish Thanos.
Yeah.
So what is going on in Greenville, Jason?